Hi, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the new Twinkl multiplication tables check activity on Twinkl Go. The activity is really easy to find on the Twinkl website. Simply search for multiplication tables check or MTC. And once you've opened the activity, click on Let's Go. Throughout the activity, you can either show or hide the timer on the screen. The default settings for the activity have 20 questions, giving 15 seconds to answer each question. The questions are similar to those that will be in the live multiplication tables check and are weighted to the 6s, 7s and 8s and 9 times tables. A practice question is shown first. You can answer this by using the keypad on the screen and pressing the green equals button, or by using your own number pad or keyboard and pressing the enter key. Each question begins with a countdown and then the question is displayed. An orange bar will be displayed above the question if you've chosen to show the timer. I should point out that I plan to get some of the questions wrong in this activity so that you can see the assessment information at the end. Once a pupil has completed the activity, an answer sheet is displayed as shown on screen. This will identify questions that were answered correctly and questions that were answered incorrectly, along with the correct answer. On the left-hand side, you'll see a list of the times tables and the questions that were included. Any times tables that are highlighted in green are an area where the pupil is secure and has answered all of the questions correctly. Any areas highlighted in amber or in red would be an area of target focus for that pupil. Once you've assessed a pupil's understanding, you can use the Settings tab at the top here, the little cog icon, to create a customised resource. Click on Custom Settings to do this. You can change the number of questions within the activity, and you can also include or exclude certain times tables from the test. So for a Year 4 pupil focusing on those trickier times tables, you might remove the times tables in which you know that pupil is more secure. Or for a younger pupil, you might just choose to include focus times tables from their aspects of the national curriculum. So for Year 2, for example, the 2, 5 and 10 times table. To save these changes, click Apply Changes. Once you've done that, the next time you launch the activity, you'll see that all the questions relate just to those times tables that I've selected. In this case, the 2, 5 and 10 times table. Having created a sample activity, you might want to save and share that with pupils. To do this, underneath the activity, click on the Add to Lesson button. You can create a new lesson or add your activity to an existing lesson. Simply type a name for your activity. You can choose a subject and you can choose a key stage, but this isn't necessary. Click on Add New Lesson to save your activity. Once your lesson has been created, this can be accessed from the My Lessons part of Twinkl Go. You can play the lesson directly from here. You can also adjust the settings of this activity and click Apply Changes. That's really useful if you realise that you need to amend something after you've created it. To share a lesson with pupils or to share an activity with pupils, click on Share Lesson. This will create a specific unique access code for that version of the activity. You could share this with a single pupil or with a group of pupils. To access the activity, pupils would need to search for Twinkl Go login and enter the access code displayed on the screen. And that's the Twinkl Go multiplication tables check. I hope you find it useful.